ADIOS, Amazing Discoveries in Outer Space, is a space exploration 2D side-scroller. Is this game hiding more than it lets on? Let's see. You start out crash landing on a random planet. Your AI, Zing, boots up and instructs you how to pilot the ship, and informs you we must find our way home. That's about it. The rest of the story is what you make of it. 2D graphics in what looks like a hand-drawn world. Beautiful and definitely has its own unique style. Different than anything else I've seen. It actually reminded me of the old PC educational game Zoombinis. Do you remember that? Music is fantastic, very ambient and playful, with a hint of sadness and despair. The further you travel, the more soundtracks you will hear. The somewhat random planets will be your source of fuel, jump drive power, and wonder. Each light year you travel will have a set layout of planets, but each playthrough the planets will be different enough, as well as the trajectory of things like space junk and asteroids will vary. You land on items to power up your thrusters and discover things like huge rocks and space junk to fire up your jump drive and blast off to the other solar systems. While floating in any solar system, you need to carefully align your trajectory with the incoming planet's surface to land safely. It's quite the task. Landing on a smaller planet is difficult as well. Your incoming speed will be immense, and you could easily come in too hot or miss it by a smidge and go flying into the sun. Landing on and exploring planets will use up fuel or energy. Once you run out of energy, game over. This is very much a roguelike. But to cut down on frustration, when you travel a certain amount of light years closer to home, you can take a shortcut that will put you further along than the original start point. So if you traveled 4 light years in the previous run, you can jump 4 light years ahead on your next run. Thanks, devs. As planets orbit around the sun, depending on the rotation of the planet you are on, it will go from day to night, changing temperature and changing the way the landscape looks. You will get a tow cable that you can attach to things like rocks, move them out of the way to get fuel or to get to secret areas, or attach it to other objects like satellites and space stations to drain them of power. You can get other tools like a flashlight or jetpack and more. You can also get out of your ship and explore each planet as a tiny person. So cute. Doing this will allow you to mark objects for pickup by the ship, gather fuel manually to save the thrusters. You can even fly the ship remotely back to you. Pretty neat. Extreme temperatures will lower your health and hull status. There's even a chance that not only asteroids will hit the planet you are on, but planets can even collide with one another. So you have to make sure to look at the orbiting paths to see what kind of time you have. If something bad were to happen, and you or the ship loses health, you can repair both for a cost of energy. Each planet will have its own gravity setting. On some planets, you will put on a snazzy weighted top hat to weigh you down and keep you on the planet. However, you need to take it off to carry other objects. So if you're not careful, you can jump off the planet, ending your journey. Please come back. Please come back to the planet. Where am I? See if I can zoom out and see myself. That arrow over by the sun is me. Oh no. Oh, I'm burning up. I'm too close to the sun. I'm burning up. Oh, dude, are you for real? Oh, there I go. Ah! No. No. Damn it. I jumped too far off the planet, and the sun's gravity just took me in. Exploring planets on foot brings new danger as well. run too fast into a structure, and find yourself KO'd and down on health. Also, when you're out of the ship exploring, try to remember that when you go back to remotely controlling the ship, that you are still on the planet. I have accidentally left myself on a planet a few times. Asteroid fields are your enemy. You can warp into a system that's just full of asteroids, no planets. So you will have to carefully navigate space to avoid the rocks, discovering enough random things to warp out of there. Dangerous, dangerous. On the various colored and unique planets, you will find different plant life, structures, even alien creatures, some friendly, some not. The AI do some cute things. When their side of the planet goes dark, they will huddle together and sleep. So cute. ADIOS evokes a feeling of exploration like I get in Terraria, and the randomness of Binding of Isaac. You can find and buy different perks from alien vendors that will give you passive abilities. I also had this random thing happen during a live stream. Oh my gosh, you gotta watch out, dude. That was a thing flying around. Load up with energy here. No! Oh my god! I just got hit by... No way did that just happen! How do you explain that could happen in a game? You can find and unlock new ships, hats, and little cute characters, making me think to explore just a bit more, spend that much more fuel to see if there's something on that other planet. Some issues I've been having is sometimes the flashlight wouldn't illuminate what I was pointing at, so the dark sides of the planet would still be quite dark. The camera is out of its mind. It should lock into place at any level you manually zoom to. Instead, it will wildly zoom in and out based on what it thinks you want to see, making navigating an asteroid field a task. Although on the surface this looks like a simple exploration game, it's actually hiding a content-packed adventure where anything can happen. You will put time and effort into controlling and getting the feel for the game, but each light year you further jump, it will feel worth it. If you enjoy a random frolic in space that is like the Binding of Isaac, this is a buy.